evening, my people. I have a confession to make. I am a chartered professional accountant. Whenever I tell people that I'm a CPA, they just lean back. As if it's contagious. It's not, and you're not going to catch anything. Society has done nothing better than to label accountants as boring. We're seen in the movies as the biggest nerds in the movie with the big, big glasses. We're told that we cannot bench press 350 pounds. We're told that we have no emotions because we have these internal controls. Well, I don't know if y'all can handle the truth, but the truth is, accountants are not boring. Janet Jackson was an accountant. I don't think she's boring. So today, I'm going to share with you my own personal journey, and I'm going to prove to you that accountants are not boring. I call my personal journey my fixed assets. And I label them PID, and P stands for my personality, I for inspiration, and D for my drive. Now, as accountants, we love acronyms. AR for accounts receivable, AP for accounts payable, BS for, well, if you don't know, ask an accountant. When I was a little girl, my parents claimed that I was a genius. But I found school to be so boring, so I decided to take on the role of being a joker of the class. So one day, my grade 3 teacher came in to take attendance, and I had strategically placed an inflatable balloon on her chair. So when she sat down, it made the funniest noise. She knew it was me, and as a result, I guess I got 2 days off. She didn't really have a sense of humor. But that was the beginning of my sense of humor as an accountant. But wait a minute, accountants are boring. Ask me why. Why? Because we have no sense of humor. Asset number 2. I became a teenager and I only had 2 interests, and that was fashion and money, in no particular order. When I was 16 years old, I was scouted to become an international model. So I moved to New York, traveled around the world, made a lot of money, lots and lots of money. The problem is, I didn't really know how to handle the money. So my agent recommended their accountant. When I met her, I was blown away. Not only was she handling the agency's account, but also Pixar Animation Studios. So when I saw what she was doing, it was not only about money crunching and number crunching, it was all about making an impact in the community, in the industry. When I saw what she was doing, she inspired me, and I said, when I grow up, I want to be just like her. Now, for a 16-year-old in the fashion industry to be impressed, to become an accountant speaks volume. But wait a minute, accountants are boring. Ask me why. Why? We don't know how to make an impact in the community. When I retired from the modeling industry, I went back to school. This time I was not the joker of the class. I actually worked hard, got my designation, and my very first job was with the city of Edmonton. I worked on a lot of projects, and the latest one was Rogers Place. As I got more and more into accounting and I got more experience, I realized the whole world needs us boring accountants, whether it's the oil industry, construction. So I decided I needed to make a difference in the community. So I used my accounting experience and my modeling experience, and I created my own company called Empowered Me. And Empowered Me is about empowering the next generation of people to dream big. Sky's the limit. Now, but accountants are boring. Ask me why. Why? We don't know how to venture into the world. My professional experience has also given me an opportunity to give back to the community. I volunteer at the Norwood Palliative Care, and working with the people who are terminally ill and their family makes a huge impact on them. I also volunteer at the Women's Shelter. Now to add to that, I volunteer. Actually, I don't volunteer. I work as an official for the football. And that's a love-hate relationship. Sometimes the coaches love you, the players love you, and the fans hate you. So it's always a love-hate relationship. It's ongoing. At the end, the game is over, and one side always wins. As was told earlier, I do participate in ultramarathon races, and that's anything that's over 50 kilometers. So this year, me and my brother ran the Sinister 7. We finished in 22 hours. If you can imagine that. That's what boring accountants do. As for bench pressing 350 pounds, right now I'm only doing 150. It's a work in progress, and this boring accountant will debunk that myth. Now sometimes when I talk to people and I tell them that I'm an accountant, they tell me, but Harriet, you have a great personality. But Harriet, you're inspiring. But Harriet, you're so driven. And then they lean in and they tell me, can you do my personal income tax? So what I do, I just lean back and I laugh and I say, now that's contagious. Thank you.